What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with the nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft, how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
All right. Now the video is still downloading, but let me set the stage for you. So I was on TikTok and people were reacting to a video a Karen put out saying that we need to stop teaching our kids to, if they get hit, to hit someone back. If they get hit someone back, right? Hit the person back. She said that we need to stop teaching that to kids. And I was like, wow, Karen, you really got the wrong mindset altogether. You need to teach your kids to stop messing with people. Stop messing with people. That's what happened to Austin. And Carmelo Anthony, one of the twins, Austin. See, when you walk up and you start bothering people, then you open yourself up to being hit back or even unalive, like Austin Metcalf. See, these folks want to act like we can't do nothing. We're supposed to just take abuse and never do anything back. Those times are done. You are never going to have it like that again. And some of y'all just don't get it. And, you can tell they have that mentality because when it came down to Carmelo Anthony, what did they do? Oh, he should have just left. So Austin can hit him in the face, shove him, and Carmelo was just supposed to pick up his stuff and leave. No, you never do that. You know why? Because they will never leave you alone if you don't fight back. They will never, ever leave you alone. In fact, they will continuously get worse. So they want it where they can do whatever they want to us, and we shouldn't do nothing back to them. And what I got to say is y'all need to ditch that mindset. You need to get rid of it because that's not reality. And I think it's a big mistake to tell your kid you can hit someone, but they're not supposed to hit you back. Because see, one day that child gonna have to go out in the real world. And in the real world, when they raise their hand to somebody, it ain't gonna end so well for them. It's not. And I think some of y'all teach your kids that. That's why when they do get handled back, they literally crumble. And some of them get some instant act right. And I've seen that too. I seen this was years ago. This probably was maybe 2017, somewhere around there, where this white guy was in this club. He started messing with this black bouncer. This dude was like 3 times the size of this little skinny white boy, right? He stepped up on that man. Y'all, that black man hit him, slapped him. You know how insulting that is to get a man slapping another man? He slapped that dude so hard, I felt that slap. I felt that damn slap. When that he fell down and everything after this dude slapped him. When he got back on his feet, he was like, "Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I get it, sir. I get it." I said, "Oh, now he's sir." But before, 5 minutes before, he was just some N-word. But after that good old hard slap, oh, he was sir. "Oh, yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Okay, sir." I said, "Yeah, he got an instant case of act right." But that's how it is, man. And nobody is going to just sit and be abused. It is just not going to happen. It is not going to happen. So I guess Karen thinks she's being convincing on this video. She's not. And it's not just her. I found a second Karen trying to say the same thing. "I know if you get hit, if your kids get hit, you shouldn't hit back." Well, I don't know what planet they don't hit back. I tell you what, I'm going to always tell mine to hit back. Okay. I ain't going to ever change my mind on that one. All right. Let's see. This should be done. Yep. All right. Just give me 1 minute and I'll have everything up and running. Okay, y'all, give me a one if you can see my screen. Thank you.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back? I don't think people understand the severity of this statement and what it's truly teaching our children. It encourages this cycle of violence and aggression, and it limits a child's ability to engage in healthy conflict resolution skills. Because instead of using emotional regulation and de escalation and good communication skills, we're teaching them that conflict resolution needs force. And to resolve an issue or a conflict, you have to hit someone. Now, this is going to translate to any conflict. Maybe they get hit and now they're hitting someone back because that's how they handle their conflict. Then someone annoys them in class, doesn't put their hands on them, but annoys them. Now they're going to result to that aggression because they're not being taught healthy ways to stand up for themselves. And this is an issue because as they get older, they're going to get into fights with people bigger than them. They're going to get into fights with people who bring a gun to a knife fight, and it's going to be extremely dangerous for these children as they get older if we are not teaching them effective and healthy conflict resolution skills.
Now, this coming from the people, a person who her forefathers came in the land and not only put their hands on people, but unalive a bunch of people. Okay, look, y'all started this country in violence. Okay, you started the country in violence. It will always, always be violent. You can't now come on the stage after you have committed all this violence, not only in this country, but globally. And now we need to, do some critical thinking. And well, when have you done critical thinking? Okay, when have you done conflict resolution? All y'all do, you're still doing it over in Iran. You're bombing people. So, no, you don't get to do these things on the planet and then come back and tell everybody else, "Oh, don't hit back. Oh, don't hit back. Don't teach that." Get out of here with that crap. Get out of here with that crap. Y'all don't even do that. but you're going to sit here and advise people to teach your kids. It sounds to me you probably got a bully kid and you want them to get away with bullying.
Y'all stop teaching your children to hit when someone hits them. And I know there's going to be the broads in the comments that say, my baby ain't going to get hit and not hit nobody back. Those exact women or men that are going to be in the comments, I want to know exactly when you come to the comments, what does that solve? What does that prove? What, because you think that your kid that has never been in a fight is going to hit that kid back, and then that kid is going to know, ooh, I'm not going to hit Tommy anymore. No, all it proves is to your child toxicity, more ghetto, just everything negative. There is no positivity to it. Stop teaching your children to hit when hit. Teach your children to tell.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
Man, hell no. If you want to raise your kid to be a bully, that's fine, but I'm not raising mine to be a doormat. And I'm not teaching my daughter it's okay to lay down and be a victim. There's a lot of mean, nasty people out in the world, and I don't know what she'll endure in her life. But I'm not teaching her it's okay to lay down and be a victim. In a moment, she should be fighting back. Now, if my kid comes home and she was being a bully, there's going to be immoral hell to pay. But if she comes home and she was defending herself, she's getting a damn reward. You are out your rabbit-ass mind, girl.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
Oh, no. My apologies. But no, how about this? As parents, we teach our kids to keep their hands to themselves because there's could be consequences sometimes when you put your hands on other people. That's all I'm going to say. But if we teach our kids to keep their hands to themselves, the world will be a lot better place.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
Absolutely not. Can we please stop teaching our children that their actions do not have consequences? That's what's wrong with the world today. People just think they can do whatever they want and there will be no consequences. No. My son knows that if someone lays their hands on him, he's allowed to hit them back. Period. Point blank.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
No, it's pretty simple. Why don't you be a parent and teach your child that if they go out and put their hands on another person, there's going to be consequences? Because that's what I do to my kids. Hey, listen, if you go out in this world and you don't act right, somebody's going to give you some act right. So my kids, they act right when they out in public. And that's what you should teach your child to do, is act right. Because if not, somebody going to give your baby some act right. I hope that helps.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
Nope, absolutely not. Teach your kids how to keep their hands and feet to themselves. We all been learning this since kindergarten. Why are we still have to have discussion in 2026?
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
Nah, no. No.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
No, we're not going to stop teaching that. You need to shut up, and here's why.
Limits a child's ability to engage in healthy conflict resolution skills.
Yeah, you don't get to preach conflict resolution while hiding behind a locked comment section like a raccoon clutching a Ring camera and a block button. You're sitting here saying violence isn't the answer. We need dialogue. Okay, Captain Communication, and why did you duct tape our mouth shut on everybody trying to respond? Huh? You claim the comments are hateful, toxic, vicious. Fine. If you can't even survive words on the internet without shutting the gates and fleeing the battlefield, why the hell should anybody trust your advice about handling real conflict? That ain't conflict resolution. That's conflict avoidance, wearing a cardigan and pretending it's wisdom. See, meanwhile, teaching kids that actions have consequences, including a proportionate response when somebody crosses a line, that teaches reality. It teaches restraint through repercussions. It teaches people that there are boundaries in this world, and if you stomp across them like a drunk buffalo in flip-flops, eventually somebody's going to stomp back. See, your method teaches people that they can provoke, insult, harass, hide behind politics, moderators, safe spaces like a squirrel barricaded in an emotional support birdhouse. My method teaches accountability. And before you clutch your pearls so hard and turn them into power, nobody's saying every problem deserves a folding chair to the forehead. We're saying people learn real quick when consequences Quit being theoretical. It's funny how people screaming the loudest about healthy conflict resolution are usually the same people disabling the comments, blocking criticism, and treating disagreement like it's biological warfare.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
Why? Because you were a mean girl and a bully and you never had to feel the other end of that? Because you're raising your daughter to be a mean girl and a bully and you don't want anyone to rock her shit?
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
Hell fucking no. How about you raise your badass kid not to be a bully? Because I damn sure ain't raising my kid to be no victim. Listen, we all know our kids are about to face some crazy shit out in this crazy world right now. There's a lot of mean, nasty people out in the world, and I have no clue what she's going to have to endure in her life. And I'll be damned if I raise mine to lay down and curl up into a ball whenever the world's attacking her, whenever a man is attacking her, or whether one of your badass kids are attacking her. So if you got every right to raise your child to be a damn bully, I got every right to raise mine never to be a fucking doormat. If my child comes home and I find out they were being the bully, they have immortal hell to pay with me. But if I find out they dog walked your badass bully of a kid, they're getting as much ice cream and pizza as they want. So you keep raising your kid to be a victim if you want to, and I'll keep raising mine to be a motherfucking warrior. Let's just see who gets further in life. What do you say?
Please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back.
Absolutely fucking not. No. Nope. No. In fact, teach your children that if they want to mess around, they're going to fucking find out, okay? Teach your children not to go out attacking and hitting people because they're going to fucking know what time it is. All right? Absolutely not.
Can we please stop teaching our children if they hit you, hit them back?
No. Pretty simple. You should teach your child not to put their hands on people because there are consequences. You should teach your child to use their words first and maybe be kind to people and have some act right, because if not, someone will give them that act right. I mean, that's what we teach our kids. We teach them to use their words. We teach them how to act in public. You should do that. Do that. I hope that helps.
I saw a post on Facebook that said if parents would stop sending their children to school with the motive, if someone hits you first, hit them back. First of all, baby, I send my child there because ain't nobody supporting my child. First of all, if somebody hit him back. But let me tell you something. If he went to the teacher or the principal or whatever, they did nothing about it, come home and tell me, but still, I still want him to hit them back. Because what y'all want us to do? Let our child just sit down and let somebody hit them and cry and do nothing? You got me messed up. My child gonna hit them back. And another thing, let's say you out in Walmart, somebody just hit you side your head. What you gonna do? Okay, you not to sit there and let them up hit you in your head and not hit them back, because I'm pretty sure you'll hit them back. Everybody, no. And second of all, parents that y'all know y'all kids be hitting other kids. First of all, some of y'all kids be scratching people, punching people, biting people. Of course, tell my child to hit them back, because you're not gonna bite and scratch and punch my child. What is wrong with y'all? First of all, if you're a parent like that, let your child just hit on people, you need to do better. It's your fault. But second of all, ain't nothing wrong with my child hitting back. They hit them first, right? Hit them back. Had a behind bracket. I don't care. What you mean? The hell? What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, and especially our kids are always that outlier. You know what I mean? Where a lot of times they'll be bullied in school and they'll go to an adult, and if the adult look like the bully, they don't want to do nothing to that child. We have seen situations like that. So no, I wish I would tell my child, you know what? Well, he's grown now, but I wish I would tell him, if somebody hit you, don't hit them back. I wouldn't. I wish the hell I would. Karen, you better go somewhere and sit down. You better go somewhere and sit the hell down. Teach your kid to respect others by not putting their hands on them in the first place. Then you don't have to deal with a situation where they could potentially get knocked the F out. Plain and simple. But sorry, That even goes against what the Bible says. That goes against what the Bible says. Come on now. Everybody got the right to defend themselves. And these women, they want you not to defend yourself up against them. And it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Y'all, I can't believe she even made that video. I seriously can't believe she made that video. As if anybody, you saw the majority of the people, if you go through the videos over there, the majority said hell no. It might have been one or two that agreed with her, but overwhelmingly everybody else said, oh no, you hit my child gonna hit right back. Shoot, in this crazy ass world, how can you not defend yourself? That's really the question. How do you not defend yourself? No, I really think this idiot was being serious. I don't think she was acting. I think she was being serious. Don't teach your kid, if they get hit, don't hit back. No. I think she does. I can't. I don't know, but she didn't mention any kids. But either that or something must have happened recently with her child in some kind of conflict, and her kid got hit. And that turned the other cheek, y'all. That was not talking about Gentiles. That was talking if you're in a conflict with another Hebrew. These are two Hebrews having a conflict. And that's where turn the other cheek comes in. That's not for no damn Gentiles. If a Gentile get out of pocket with you, you knock them the hell up on out of here. Knock them into the next time zone. That was not for Gentiles at all. That is for conflict between two Hebrews. Turn the other cheek. That was not for everybody. I know people use that verse for justifying, turn the other cheek on everybody. No, that's not for everybody. That's exclusively for Hebrews, period. Wow. So I'm sorry. Sorry, Karen, I ain't taking that advice at all. I'm just letting you know I will not be taking that advice. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for being here. I deeply appreciate your support. Don't forget to pick up your hair products and be on the lookout for my upcoming lives. Shalom, family.